Shalom, this is Sophia from the Americana Band of Indians, and I just have a quick, brief message that I would like to share slash emphasize, especially to people who have been able to tap into my energy up until this point. It's come to my attention that these entities are attempting to reattach to my energy. After I've done cleansing and clearing and fasting and praying and crying and everything else, they have literally decided, forget what I want, what I ask for, what I intend to do in my life, and let me reattach myself. Let me reintroduce myself. And maybe this time you will accept me for, I guess, what they think that they have to offer. And I'm just going to roundly reject that. And I felt it was so necessary that I did it publicly because there are people who I know were not carrying these different entities. Different people, weird stuff that's just started to pop back up, and all of a sudden now they're carrying these entities, and I am not going to be subject to this kind of abuse, spiritually, physically, or otherwise. I reject it. I ended my contracts. I followed the rules. I did what I was supposed to, and jumping on other people so that I would contract with those people, so that I would recontract with you by default is something that I won't accept. So I just have to make this public. This is unacceptable behavior from the spirit realm. This is disallowed behavior, and therefore there has to be a punishment for that. And so there are several elementals who have recently made themselves available to help me with some of this stuff. And so I just call in these various elemental beings to assist with the removal of these entities, including the people that they're riding on from my life. It can be peaceful or it can be painful, whichever way the person desires, but to try to reattach yourself to me in the guise of me being helpful, in the guise of giving me some cash, in the guise of playing on inadequacies based on monetary issues that you cause. Like, no, enough. I've had enough of this in general. And so now it's time for you to be removed. And immediately. We're not going to be playing this waiting game where I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. No, the time is now. And the situation is immediate and pressing because enough is enough. Literally. Enough is literally enough. There's just no need for this to go on any longer. And I say this because you all may notice that it's not even the people, it's the entities that you've worked so hard to get rid of may show back up on other people. And this wouldn't be the first time, but certainly it's unacceptable. We have no contract. What's egregious to me is that they're attempting to recontract with me using these other people, like getting me to agree with, putting me back into scenarios that I've already dealt with, that I've already overcome. That's particularly egregious. Like the same scenario. Luckily, I have a really good memory, so I remember all of this stuff. But putting me back into the same scenario I came out of, an exact amount of time ago, like exactly 13 years ago, exactly whatever. And mixing yourself back up into my life, no. Or, an individual came to me for help that is dealing with an entities that I already got rid of. Like, no, I'm sorry, I can't help you. I would love to, but I cannot. People attempting to use tactics that I'm familiar with. No, I'm not going to. I don't care if no one else can see it. I want to be very clear. I don't care if no one else can see it. If I even smell or sense or get the gut feeling that a person is engaging in a behavior that I have released myself from, um, at all, and either they're doing it knowingly or unknowingly, I don't even care. If they attempt to engage in a behavior I've released myself from, I'm going to have to politely and respectfully decline interacting with that individual. I'm done with that part of my life, and I'm not going to recontract. So keep an eye out, because between that Capricorn full moon that we have and a Capricorn full moon that we have coming, these people know that they don't have a leg, and so they're literally looking for a way to get back into the good graces, and there is no way to do that unless you agree to it. And I'm just making it public, which is why I'm making it public. I don't agree to this. Politely and respectfully, no, or the elementals can come and tell you no. Whichever no will get you to understand that my no means no is the no that I'm giving you. Whichever no will help you to move on, move forward, move away from this behavior, especially around me, is the no that I'm giving you. Um, Whatever no that is. If it's a respectful no, then it respectfully no. If it's, fire and brimstone, no, then it's a fire and brimstone. No, it doesn't matter to me. I'm not in charge of that. I'm in charge of calling in my spirit team, my elementals, the ones that have agreed to work with me and the ones that are assigned to me to get the job done, because enough is enough. It's time to move forward. It's time to continue on with the plans, with the blessing, with the inheritance that is assigned, and we're not going to be moving backwards through time to reconnect me to these deals. I'm just not doing that, long and short. So hopefully y'all get the message. I don't know. I don't care, actually. I'm busy. I have a lot of stuff going on. Y'all may have noticed we didn't even get a wrap-up video for the month of June. We'll probably get one for July. I just don't have time to do it. I just don't have time. I don't have time to be bothered with these spirits playing these games. I don't have time for it, and therefore, I'm not. If that makes sense. So, peace and blessings, and I'll see you all in the next video.